Good day everyone, my name is Alex and welcome to another TV box review. Today I have the Beelink GT1. Inside we have the Amlogic S912, 2 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of internal storage and of course running Android 6. I did hear a lot of good things about this box and also the price seems to be quite good as well. And of course I left some links in the video's description if you want to check it out. Let's see what comes with this and then let's see how it performs. Let's begin. The GT1 comes in this box right here. The box is black. Onto the front we just see the Beelink. If we open the box it does look rather cool, and if we turn the box around we see some specifications about the TV box itself. Inside the box we find a very simple and made out of plastic remote control. This remote control takes 2 AAA batteries and I do recommend using a wireless keyboard and mouse for a better experience with this TV box. Next we are gonna find a super small user manual with some basic instructions. We are also gonna get an HDMI cable, a very small power adapter, probably the smallest that I've seen on a TV box, and lastly the TV box itself. So the TV box is made out of plastic, however it does look a bit different than most TV boxes that we've seen. Onto the left we find a slot for an USB port and a slot for a micro SD card, nothing onto the front and the right hand side. And onto the back we're gonna find the power adapter port, another USB slot, the HDMI out, the network adapter port and SPDIF. And lastly on the back of the box we're gonna find some rubberized plastic with some very little rubber feet, and right here we can see the model number, which is the Beelink GT1. For the duration of the video I will be using this wireless keyboard and mouse, and I left a link in the top right corner of the video's description if you wanna check this keyboard out. As soon as we turn on the box we get to this screen right here, and this is their boot up animation. And in a couple of seconds we are gonna see make your life colorful and the Beelink logo. After this it takes about 10-15 seconds for the box to start up. And if you've had the Beelink TV box before you're gonna find this launcher very familiar. So first thing I noticed is that the fact that the bottom of the screen we actually have the navigation bar, so this is a very good thing because on most of these Android 6 TV boxes we don't have a navigation bar. And again we have the notification tab on top there. Let's start by going into the settings app and see how the settings app looks like. So we find the basic standard Android settings app, but network here you can select if you want to be connected to the Wi-Fi or through the wire. And since I'm here, let's check out the Wi-Fi speeds and the speeds through wire connection. So the box has dual band Wi-Fi, and on the 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi network we get a download speed of about 15, so not the greatest. However, on the 5 GHz Wi-Fi network we get a speed of about 92, so a really good speed. On a wired connection we get about 78, so overall I'm happy with the speeds, mostly on the 5 GHz Wi-Fi network. Back to the settings app, a display here we can select the screen resolution, so this may be different depending on what TV you are using with the TV box. At screen positioning we can adjust the position of the screen, so if you want to zoom it in or zoom it out. And we also have a HDR mode, which I'm gonna have off for the duration of this video. At sounds here we can select what sound output you're gonna be using, so depending on your system you're gonna be using any of these ones here. And since I was talking about sounds, I did try out Dolby Digital and DTS. DTS files cut in and out every few seconds, so it's not totally smooth. However, Dolby Digital files seem to do very well. At apps we can check out what version of Kodi we get, so this is Kodi right here, and if I click on it we're gonna see that we have Kodi 16.1. At storage and reset we can get to that from more settings, and since we're going to more settings next, let's check out the languages. So these are all the languages available onto this TV box, so I'm just gonna scroll through them and hopefully you see the one that you are interested in. So a lot of languages, and we can also use a Bluetooth device with this box because it does have Bluetooth connectivity, and I will be connecting a Bluetooth gamepad later on in the video so I can play a game that way. Let's open more settings so we can check out a few more things here. So at storage and USB we're gonna see that Out of the 16 gigs that come as internal memory, we have about 6 left, so we have about 10 gigs of free space. However, you can install an SD card as internal memory on this TV box because it has Android 6, so this is how you do it, and then that memory card would become internal memory and you can install any games, apps onto that particular SD card. And since we are here already, let's check out the speeds for the internal memory and the RAM. So for the internal memory and RAM, the speeds aren't the greatest, and I did see lots of other boxes with faster speeds. So we get a reading speed of 47 and a writing speed of about 22, and this is the speed for the RAM. And lastly, all the way at the bottom here at about media box, we can see the Android version, which is Android 6.01, the model number, which is the GT1, and the latest security patch level is from June 2016. And back to the main launcher, let's check out what apps come pre-installed with the GT1. So we don't have that many apps that come pre-installed. These are all the apps. So I see the Play Store, and basically that's the most important one. Then we also have Kodi Mate, and if I remember correctly, with this one you can just install add-ons onto Kodi. So you'd open whatever you're interested in, so for example sports, and then you can just install add-ons onto Kodi right from here. So very easy to use. I haven't found any issues with the Play Store, and I'm happy to tell you that you can actually update Kodi right from the Play Store. So a very good thing, because a lot of these TV boxes don't allow updates for Kodi from the Play Store. So a very good thing that we can update Kodi from here. I know that a lot of you are interested to know if the box has root access, so no, this TV box does not come with root access from the factory. Continuing with the digital rights management, this is what we get. So of course, like most of these TV boxes, this box is not gonna work with Netflix on HD. Before we go any further, let's check out the multitasking. So if I press the multitasking button here, I get all the apps that I have running in the background. So let's open a couple. So let's open this one. Let's see what else we have here. So we have this one. I'm just trying to see if the box actually closes those apps or keeps them open, or what's happening. So let's open this one. So until now all the apps seem to be running in the background, so they weren't actually closed. And this one here, this one may be refreshed. So but most of them seem to be going okay in the background. On the Antutu benchmark, we get a score of about 39,000, and at the info here we can see some more information about the GT1. Moving on to the Geekbench for results, we get a multi-core score of about 2400 and a single score of about 548. Down here we can see some information about the TV box, and down here some more information about the score. Moving on to the iStorm Extreme, we get a score of about 6200, so very high score. And down here we can see some more information about the score. The CPU Z app will just confirm everything that we already know. So I'll just move through these. And here we can see the temperature for the processor at this particular time after all those benchmark tests. So a very low temperature. Moving to Kodi, so we have Kodi 16.1 and we can update this from the Play Store. So this is how fast Kodi opens. I'm gonna go to System here and System Info. And here I'm just gonna scroll through these. Hopefully you see whatever you may be interested in. So that's all we have for System Info. Now let's check out and see what add-ons it comes pre-installed, even though this doesn't really matter because we have that add-on installer. So we do have a lot of add-ons here, so you can also install your add-ons yourself, so it's not that difficult. Since I have Kodi running, let's open a random stream from here and see how well it does. I don't expect Kodi not to work well onto this box. It started right away and video does seem to go very smooth. This is not the best quality, however, I don't see why Kodi wouldn't work okay onto this processor, because it's a very powerful processor. Since we have Kodi open, let's check out a couple of files and see how well they do. So the first one, it's a 4K file at 59 frames per second. So let's see if this one actually plays on the GT. Whoa, and it actually plays. So this is the first S912 that actually plays this file. So I'm very happy to see this file being played. So it does go very smooth as well. The following file is another 4K file. It's this one right here. This one should work fairly well. So at the beginning it stopped for a second or so, but after that it does seem to go very smooth as well. So I'm happy to see this too. Let's stop this one. And let's move to the next file, which is a 720p file. I'm sure this one will do absolutely fine. We'll skip a bit. And as I was expecting, there are no issues whatsoever with this file. So I'm very happy to see this as well. Let's stop this file and move to the next one. Let's move to the next file, and this one is the next file. This is a very strange movie or TV show. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it is rather strange. So let's skip all the way to the end here. And yes, it does seem to do very good, no issues. So we'll stop this one and we'll move to the next one. This is gonna be the next one. This one should do fine. And as I was expecting, yes, it does very good as well. The following file is another 4K file. This one was filmed with my phone some time ago. And this one, it kind of skipped a couple of frames. I'm not sure if it was just me, but yeah, it does seem to do okay. The following file, it's this one. I don't think this one is gonna work, but let's try it anyways. So yeah, that one it's not gonna work on Kodi. We'll try that one again with the MX player afterwards. Let's move to this one here, the 1080p file. This one should do fine with no issues whatsoever. And as I was expecting, it does work really good. So I'll open the MX player and we'll check out the other file that I couldn't open. I have the MX player opened. I'm gonna open this file here. It does work with the MX player, so we'll resume from wherever I was playing. Let's skip forward a bit, see how well it does. And yes, it does very good, to be honest. So I'm very happy to see that this file works very well. And now it's time to check out the YouTube app. So the YouTube app I had to actually download from the Play Store, so it doesn't come pre-installed. The maximum resolution, it's gonna be 1080p, so that is really good. I mean, I wasn't asking for anything more than that. So let's see how smooth it goes. I'll let it play for a bit. So yeah, I have to say that the YouTube app works very good, so I'm very happy to see this. I'm currently playing Asphalt 8. I have the gamepad connected to the box, and as you can probably tell, it does go extremely smooth, and I don't see any reasons why it wouldn't go smooth. But let's play a bit and see how well it does for a longer period of time. And it does seem to go really good. I don't see any issues whatsoever. Let's do a jump. Alright, so gaming should do absolutely fine on the GT1. Alright, and it's time to conclude this video. So the launcher that comes with the box, it's not the most exciting launcher. I mean, you can't really change that much, but you can always install something like Nova Launcher, the Google Now Launcher. Any of these will work without any issue. So just as a quick demonstration, this is how Nova Launcher would work onto this box. So very nice, very clean. So it really depends what you are okay with and what not. So I'm very happy to see that all the files that I tried onto this box work really good. So all those 4K files that weren't working on any box before did extremely good. So I'm very happy to see that. The YouTube app works very good at 1080p, and also on the 5 GHz Wi-Fi network we get some really good speeds as well. So overall, for the price that this box costs, I believe is like $60 around that, pretty much. It does do really good. So it is the best TV box, the Amlogic S912 that I've tested until now. Okay guys, if you do have any questions, please leave a comment down below. If you did like the video, press that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.